Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure. It might just be matchups are too polarized. Might just be I suck, but this matchup's really good.
You don't suck. I'm going first.
Okay.
Mulligan.
We have to also explain why I'm not winning any other matchup.
Let's see. So what did we play? We played Ryu.
Ryu
is not speed sensitive. We played Yugiri. I thought Yugiri was, but I'm no longer sure.
It might be. It depends on what speed breakpoints are speed sensitive on. Like Yugiri says.
Yugiri has a range 1 dodge, which makes for some mileage.
I have a range 1 dodge, and I have like ridiculous strings of attacks at speed 7, or strings of attacks that start at range 5 and hit you for 14. Both of which don't really care what priority I'm going at.
Yeah, the attack string thing is a very... Yeah, that seems relevant to the Yugiri thing.
Yeah.
Let me look at the chat.
Side.
Okay, Ashlyn suggested Bison or Akuma. I don't know Bison well enough. I can play Akuma, but I'm already set up for Ken, so I'm playing.
Yeah, let's do this game first, just so I don't have to read another set of cards. 3.
Yep, I already mulled. I don't remember how many, but I mulled.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me if it was a lot or a little? Like, that's the information I actually care about.
I kept 1 or 2. I'm looking at my hand, I know I kept 1 or 2.
Okay, you kept fewer than 4. That's what I wanted. Thanks.
Yep. Alright, +1 speed and draw.
Well, being on the draw sucks.
I mean, against aggro, yes.
Bite.
Okay. Light, but more so.
Vast light.
Same. We know the stance.
I suppose we kind of do at this point.
Yeah. I mean, for me it's a win, because I can't beat Dive. Because Dive is speed 5, and 5 power. So, making you get rid of Dive is a strike that I have won.
Yes, but you spent an extra force, so I'm also kind of okay with it.
No, I'm not saying that it's good for me. I'm saying it's the best I can hope for because I cannot beat Dive, and it's really dumb.
Seems like you were significantly more negative about this than you were like an hour ago, which suggests that
salting.
So I'm taking a read all your cards again break.
Thanks. Yeah, sorry. I don't mean to be
problem.
too negative. I'm frustrated because
No,
I play.
Like, if the character is consistently really frustrating and that's not their primary design goal, is to be a character.
Right, is to be that kind of character. Yeah, it's...
In this case, they aren't.
I didn't feel bad about it when I was Yugiri, partly because I had enough to worry about with my own cards. I didn't feel bad about it
Also,
when
you were winning.
That doesn't matter that much to me.
You were winning means you had tools to deal with it, is kind of what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, clearly I did.
I'm gonna pitch this to transpose, and then obviously strike, because I'm going to be required to.
Because you flip, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you no longer have +1 speed, which makes you a million times less scary. So, what is that? I don't know, that could be Fire 4, that's fine. I'll just play Hadouken. Cool, so I hit for 4, I'll recur it. Oh, you discard your gauge, I take 7.
Cool.
Yep. Boost, draw Hadouken.
Just gonna. Is this the same card?
Yeah, same Hadouken.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure of that. I prepped.
Yep. Okay. So, quick attack, +1 speed, critical, Hadouken. I mean, it could be something other than Hadouken, but it's not. He has a mix-up here.
Is this the same card?
Yeah.
This is not the same card, is it?
This is the same card.
Doesn't Ryu's crit for speed?
Oh, it's not the same card as Ryu's.
No.
I'm sorry, I thought you were asking if it was the same...
No, it's fine.
Okay. I did not parse the question correctly.
thinking.
What?
I'm lagging, sorry.
No, it's fine. How bad would ley lines be if it said, no, it's too much text. Never mind. If it could only apply, if it could not apply to your normals, it would feel more manageable. But I don't know.
I actually had a thought about that, and I'm gonna think about it after I strike with Lucid.
Okay, yeah. So you take 4. Yeah.
If you have 6 power, yeah.
Yep, I have 6 power. You take 4. You're not stunned. You get your after effects. You get that, which means that you will draw a card and flip.
And draw another card after I flip.
Oh, and then I recur Hadouken.
Seems reasonable.
It's probably not a good idea actually, but
Are you doing it?
I'm doing it. It's yours.
Cool. 1 card.
Yep. And that's Grasp, and I can't do anything about it, so I just... Actually, what I can. No, I can't. Did I say Grasp and dive? Yeah, so I take 5 free damage. Key charge.
It's a good card.
Yep.
Strike.
Wild Swing. Invalid. Block. Burn a card. Spin Force. Order. Do I care about order? I care about order. Set my bad. Spin Force.
Ow.
Prep.
Strike.
Wild Swing. Neat. I take 2. You take 2. Everybody draws. Boost. I draw 2 cards. I have a hit gain advantage. It's mostly a fancy change card, so it just gives me a boost for some reason.
It's a decent boost. Stop being normal pot.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I absolutely feel infinitely safer now.
The problem is there's kind of a rule where I can't just play normals unless I want to spend half my turn changing cards.
Right, that's what Marco did.
Yes, it didn't work for him.
Yeah, so let's decide how I want to do this. What do I have in play? That's not a very good boost.
Mildly scared.
I have 2 good plays. It's just how much do I want to gamble?
You're playing Ken.
Yeah,
so it's not Dan, so...
Usually, Ken doesn't have to gamble. But, I think I take the Ken action to close and draw. Which is the same as preparing, but fancier.
That's really funny. I'm sorry, for some reason that's really funny to me.
Good. That is good.
Are you ready for something weird?
Sure.
Parry Hadouken.
Oh, it gets parry in your discard pile. Yeah, that makes
It also
sense.
gets a Hadouken out of your hand.
Yeah, but that doesn't really matter.
Yes, it does.
Boost for light.
Boost.
Okay. Plus 1 speed. Wild Swing. And hold on, do I critical? Let me check my discard.
I will hold.
I do not critical.
What's your total speed bonus? 3?
Yes.
Sad, but I think I do that.
Okay, I'm faster. Hit for 4, stun, my advantage, your cleanup effects.
Yes, have to think about that.
I get advantage twice, in fact.
That will give you 2 turns, I hope.
It does not.
That does not give you 2 turns.
It
right,
does not.
Good.
Yeah. Game is silly,
What
not
range do
that
I
silly.
want to be at? I guess I took your Hadouken, so I'll be at range. slots.
Okay. Boost.
Cool. Do some dumb garbage. How many Gorens in discard?
2.
Good. Oh wait, that doesn't actually work, does it? It's fine. This probably still beats most things.
Okay, so you boosted speed from discard, power from hands, striking face up, sweet.
Yep.
Speed 4?
Yep.
Alright, I care a lot about my discard suddenly.
Fair.
I'm gonna hope for the cross here. No, but I do hit you first. Take 4.
Ow. Take 8.
Yep, I lose knee bash.
I gotta gauge so I don't go back to ice. If I stop lagging.
Boost.
Good idea.
Attack one of them.
Prep.
Power.
Retreat. It's probably dumb. It's really dumb.
Yeah, you just lost that.
Yep.
Critical strike.
Range 2.
Mm-hmm. Take 7. Are you sure you want to spend that?
That's not a question.
Oh, reveal. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, take 7. Do you want to spend any force for reasons?
I probably want to spend something to get a force. They get a gauge. That sounds.
No, you're stuns. I ignore armor.
No. No, I'll take. So, you
7.
ignore armor, you said. Okay.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yep, yours.
I don't have any gauge.
Oh yeah. Crap. Wild swing. Okay, I take 6. Here's the hands. I'll retreat a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heck 6.
Oh, I should show you my hand, sorry.
Nah, it's fine.
Well, I'm showing you anyways. I put it in my gauge.
Makes sense. That's continuous.
Why is that a continuous boost? Oh, right, because nobody other than me played it before.
Okay, I will use my action.
Prep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prep.
Prep.
Strike. Cool. Get your gauge.
Spend my gauge.
Sigh for
Oh, I discard my range.
Yep. Okay. Boost.
one from hand.
Critical outside. Invalid. I take 1. Not dead.
Yep.
You flip, you draw, I draw.
Engage.
Crap.
I don't discard, right?
No. That was a strike, so no.
Thought so, but you asked these questions.
Yeah, plus some speed and draw. Ashland, there is one other drawback to Wild Swinging as frontside Shatotto. Fire 4 has a mandatory gauge discard and reveal. That said, if you have no gauge and both copies of Foul in hands, then there is no drawback. Other than milling, right? Like other than just going through a bunch of cards.
Yeah. Between the lines used to be a drawback because you might have to not get your ley lines, but you can at least get your ley lines if you're willing to do nothing in combat.
Not in frontside now. You have to pull it back with triple discard.
Oh yeah, that's true. But at least on,
Triple
but on
cast.
back, but you don't have to do nothing in combat on front side. On backside, it used to be really bad to draw ley lines when you didn't want it.
Fair. Is this going to involve triple dosing for speed?
No.
Oh.
My discard power is Focus Thunder.
Oh.
It's a 1 gauge focus.
So thunder. Or reading,
It's
I
a
guess.
1 gauge focus. Reading, yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
Grasp.
Yeah, congrats.
No, I'm done.
Oh,
That's
well.
valid.
No, hold on, that's valid.
Though,
Yeah.
Yep.
You throw, apparently.
apparently.
There's no reason for you to have lost that. Not that the game is over, but it will be probably in a
This
second
goes to
here.
gauge.
Yeah, I'll advance too.
Yeah.
Yours. Do you have the grasp? Like-
If I had a grasp, what I'd be thinking.
Okay, fair.
Strike.
Alright, well, if it's crossed, then you're fine. But
It's cross.
yeah, GG. That's
GG.
unbeatable. Yeah, I... Wow, this is frustrating. You're right.
Yeah, okay. I think you are currently super frustrated about it, which is very understandable, but hopefully tomorrow you will be still remember this and also be less frustrated and we can figure out how to fix it, because I agree this seems...
That's valid.
I'm playing too many normals, I think, for us to...
Yeah, and they're... Yeah. Yeah, right now
I think that
I'm
mono normals was wrong, definitely, which is a good sign at least. But mostly normal is still too strong.
mostly normals, I think, is definitely correct right now.
Yeah.
Espe-
I mean, I guess the deck is mostly normals.
And
so,
honestly,
like,
I think exceeding is, like, always wrong. Like, I am not afraid of you in exceed mode. I am vastly less concerned about your exceed mode than your regular mode. So, yeah, like, normals and speed 5 foul, and then ignore your exceed mode completely, seem currently like the optimal thing. Of course, as you said, currently my perspective...
I expect the actual optimal thing at least involves playing transposes and just getting out of exceed mode after the transpose.
That's possible, but I mean, you give up a point of speed, so I don't really know why you would. I guess to play a special, but what special is worth it? Like,
Thunder at range.
Thunder at range, I guess, but you can boost Thunder and play Dive, so...
Yeah.
Like-
I buffed a lot of the boosts on stuff. I'm trying to figure out why... Okay, so I buffed Foul. Foul is a good card now.
That was a good card.
I'm happy with that change. I think that making there be an ultra that's playable in normal mode is not the problem. The problem is everything else.
Yeah.
I still never play Meteor, but that's fine.
It's fine. It's awesome. It's for players who are more like me, who are okay
I
losing.
expect I expect that it would get played a lot more if I weren't spending all my time playing normals.
Right, there's that. It's also like less of an incremental victory thing, which is more your playstyle, and more of a I will lose 5 strikes to win the game, which is more of a mono black playstyle and more what I do.
Yeah.
Not that you won't do
Okay.
that too, but yeah. See you, take my lunch. Thanks for joining me.
Triple is really strong and should possibly only play a continuous boost from your discard pile.
I
That's
would
my
be
current theory.
very okay with that. Because, yeah, I was thinking you might even need, like, at worst, a gauge cost 2. Because it is stupid good.
I do not think I'd make it cost 2 gauge. I think I'd remove the ignoring its cost before I did that.
Okay, that would also be fine, I think.
What is your preference on play a continuous boost ignoring its cost versus play a boost for the first sentence, like from your discard, either way?
I would...
I think you do more cool things with continuous boosts.
Yeah, I think like 75% of players will immediately try to triple cast before realizing that it's pointless. It's pointless when you triple cast from discard, that is. It's not pointless doing it from hands.
That is fair.
So like making it play a continuous boost from discard might actually help with that. That also
But
means
it
that
adds more words.
you don't recur reading and you don't recur transpose. Well, yeah,
Yes, transpose was not the intent. Don't recur parry was the other intent. But yes, not recurring transpose helps.
yeah, recurring parry. Oh, this is parry reading. I just realized. How have you not done that yet?
Because I always play my parries and readings, so they're so good.
That's fair. But yeah, if you hold a reading, then you
Yes.
pull parry from discard and you play reading from hands. Alright, that
Yes,
has to change.
Yeah, pretty much agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so continuous boost.
Continuous boost from discard pile.
I think I'm gonna err on the side of nerfing that too hard and then put some numbers on some specials.
Mm-hmm.
Like, of nerfing the normal to too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she needs the UA to change?
The what?
The UA.
I am very concerned about that right now. I am also my judgment is clouded by Salt right now. So the first
And to be sure, do you think -1 power on the UA would fix it?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, that is also my opinion currently, which is either it's fine as is, or it needs to be a different change than -1 power.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably currently not fine that it is because, like, yeah, this.
I felt like
So I was
as
still
Dan-
kind of in the land of last time we played when I lost to Ryu twice and Ken once, and it was like I felt like I couldn't do very much.
No, totally fair. And
Now I'm playing more normals, and I'm also playing more fouls, and those are really, really important.
they, as it turns out, they are. Yeah, like as it's funny because as Ken, I felt like I got to play when you flipped, and it was you making a misplay. Like you flipped, it was the wrong decision, and I got to play. You flip back, and I don't get to play anymore, and everything is horrifying. Like that's what I felt like. I was like incredibly threatening, basically completely irrelevant. And that's what I felt like as Ken, especially coming out of the Dan game, where this ability, like Dan is very speed sensitive at speeds 5 to 6. You play, assault, cross, dive, grasp, and if you're halfway careful and if you put any range on things, Dan doesn't get to play either. I am a non-trivial Dan, I would like to say. I don't know how good a Ken I am. I'm not very good at Ken. Like, I'm learning him. But my Dan is pretty good.
Probably have more games on him than I do on Shatotto.
That's fair. You mean Shatotto?
Yes. Both of them combined.
Fair. But yes, like, I have many games on Dan. I've worked with him in playtesting. He is my favorite of the Street Fighter characters. And I goof around a ton, but I felt like I couldn't do anything. Like, I could do a thing, and then you would make it relevant in your turn. Which would be fine if you were playing a control character, but you actually are not. You're playing a Black Mage.
Yep.
So, that is not the feeling that we're going for.
I'm trying to figure out what I do about this, because...
Honestly, I wonder how bad it is if we just take off the +1 speed.
I think she needs a lot of buffs elsewhere then, because remember how she does every game that I don't spend time in, that I don't spend the entire game in Exceed mode.
She does
like the
extremely
entire
well,
game in normal
right?
mode. Yeah, I meant the opposite.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Sorry, I'm like...
yeah, no, sorry, exceed mode, normal mode.
Yeah. Well, Exceed mode, she gets to play her specials, and that helps.
Yes.
You seem to lean on Lucid Dreaming pretty hard. I feel like I would have spammed Thunder more. When I played her, I feel like I've definitely spammed Thunder. Even before it had the recursion, I would like to play this card, because I liked to get to long range and then throw attacks that the opponent couldn't do anything about.
What's hard is, like, I'm not sure. What's hard is I like playing Convert with range. Like, the boost.
Oh, that's fair.
A lot.
Convert is really good. Convert is very, very good. So, let's see. I mean, if we take off the +1 speed...
Okay, so if we take out the +1 speed, the first thing I want to do is put a guard on Foul so you can actually play it.
You know what we could do is we could... Well, okay, so... I was going to say the first thing we could do is we could say your attacks have +1 armor. And after add Gauge.
I think that doesn't fit with the correct feeling of Mage.
Okay, that doesn't feel right. Okay, fair.
That said, your opponent has -1 power, can actually go on it. If we have to.
Your attacks have your opponent's -1 power and after.
No, you just 3 lines. Your special dodge is invalid, your opponent is -1 power. Your attacks have after add Gauge.
Hold on, do we have people who care about power break points?
Who also don't care about you just having armor.
Right, I'm thinking. I don't think so. We have guard break points.
I have a question.
Yes.
I asked this in chat, I think people thought it was a joke. What if we only give her half a speed?
Your attacks win speed ties and have
Yes.
after. That's pretty cool, actually.
Cool. I want to test that version.
That's a lot better. That's, like, still very good, but I don't know, maybe I'll get to play again. That basically actually, the only thing that would change, really, is it makes you not want to initiate into her, I think. Sorry, the only thing, what I mean is the only thing that would change from baseline of +0, right, like of no specialness, is that if she wins speed ties, then I don't want to initiate into her.
Right. So she can set up.
Yeah, which that makes perfect sense. Whereas having +1 speed means I don't want to initiate into her.
Because I think I wasn't playing aggro enough for the first, like, 5 games.
That seems likely. She seems very capable of high levels of aggressiveness.
Yes, which, as you can see, I have attempted now.
Yes, and it fares quite well, and it's why Foul is a good card.
I have another question.
Yes.
I actually do want to think about what happens if we put -1 power on the front side.
So it doesn't change stun thresholds, is the big deal there. Like, it changes 2 things as far as stun thresholds go, which is, it means, well, 3 things, but the third thing doesn't matter very often. It means EX Grasp doesn't stun, sorry, it means Grasp doesn't stun EXs, Cross doesn't stun EXs, and EX Sweep cannot stun Sweep, is what it means.
And honestly, making your EXs lame is not really what I want either, so maybe that's less interesting.
It's the other way. Sorry. If she has -1 power, that's what you meant?
Yes.
Right. Then that means her Grasp does not stun the opponent's EXs, so it makes opponent's EXs better.
It's fair, and I feel like in Ice Phase, your small utility skills should... I want to try something.
Okay.
What if we don't make your special and ultra attacks invalid?
Okay.
What if we say, what if the front side is your attacks win speed ties, have after add this card to your gauge, and have 3 power?
Huh. That's interesting.
And then obviously Foul gets text to say that it actually does not have 3 power.
That's very interesting.
And then we have to buff everything else, I'm pretty sure, yes?
Not necessarily.
No?
She gets to play with her kit now. Notably, Lucid Dreaming is not a card you play because of power.
That is fair.
Blizzard is also not
Blizzard
a card.
3 has to be retemplated, clearly.
Yeah. Between the Lines is actually fine because it has range in A, so whatever.
Yeah, same on block.
Yeah.
Fire 4 is garbage, Meteor is garbage, Foul gets text to be not be garbage, Thunder 3 is fine.
Yeah.
I would be interested in trying this.
Okay. You want to try it now? Just like, not redo
Let's try
it.
that once. I have to try that once. Then I'm getting too tired to play more.
Cool.
Also, triple cast nerf, no other changes. Foul. For now, let's just say Foul has 8 power all the time.
Okay, so let me write this on the side. No.
Speed ties.
Your attacks win speed ties. And have after as your gauge. This
And
is
3 power.
a little bit awkward.
Yes.
And have this attack's power is limited to 3 or something. Worry about templating another time. Foul says screw that. I have 8 power. And then did you say so triple cast is
Triple cast plays only a continuous boost from discard. No other changes. And for now, I'm going to still ignore the cost, because
yeah.
the only reason I would want to remove ignoring the cost is amount of space on card.